Hello guys, welcome back to another Blu-ray hunting video. Very different Blu-ray hunting video today. As you can see, I'm outside, I'm walking, it is raining, got my coat on. We're going to Cardiff today, as you saw by the thumbnail, and decided to get a train instead of driving. So, get the train. I'm also going to watch Imaginary as well. Just fancied going on the train. I do go to the train with work, but just fancy going on the train, having a couple of hours out in Cardiff. It's grey and miserable today, so hopefully it doesn't hammer down. But yeah, 14 minutes to get the train. Doing this does allow me to do more vloggy style stuff, and if you didn't know, I've actually been vlogging on my other channel, Life with James, documenting things that's going on in my life, and I do 2 videos a week over there. So if you're interested, there it is. But it just allows me to do a bit more fancy editing, I guess, and film some montages on the Blu-ray hunts, because I never really get a chance to, so I'm giving myself some pressure now. But I guess the format I've always done for the Blu-ray hunts has very much been, in the car, sit there, what we're looking for, give an update on the previous week kind of thing, and then go to the shop kind of thing. But now, there is no car, so I've got to create the introduction to the video and not just sit and talk for 5 minutes, which, let me know your thoughts down below. Guys, these videos are not just for me, they're for you. So if you tell me what you prefer, I'll try and do more of whatever the preference is, So anyways, I've got 9 minutes until the train arrives. It should be good. I'm probably about 2 minutes away now, so I like to get there early because otherwise it's just stress, innit? So yeah, let's go and get this train. I believe this is my train on platform 2. It's very weird because, normally it's on the other side. Sometimes they do this, but it's not too bad because I actually haven't got to get on the train for another 5-6 minutes. So quiet for a Saturday afternoon. There we go. So made it on the train. It takes about 20-25 minutes to get in from my town. So it's not going to be too bad of a journey. I've got my AirPods with me for music, and I've got an entire train carriage all to myself, which is lovely. It's fantastic. So in 2 minutes we'll be on our way, and of course I will see you guys when we arrive. Right, so we made it to Cardiff. It's a bit, I say it's a bit drier here. It's not raining, so that's something, I guess. It's busy, innit? Saturday. Train did get a bit busy towards the end, so not too bad. But, so the first stop is going to be HMV on Queen Street, so let's get up there and see what they've got. Well, this is Saturday in Queen Street. Okay, then here we go. HMV weirdly still has the Barbie branding on the top. I don't know why, but normally they update that. Anyways, first thing though, let's have a look at the new this week, and obviously we've got the new big Marvel release. This is the Marvels, $24.99 with a very glossy, amazing foiling looking slip as always. We also get the release of Wonka, a film I didn't actually enjoy. It's a bit overrated in my opinion, but yeah, that is here in a slim case. They've also got the new Hunger Games movie, which is the Songbirds and Snakes or whatever. Never got a chance to see this, but it also comes with a free pin in Cardiff HMV. Not sure if they're doing this around the country, but yeah, no slipcover. They've also got then some Thanksgiving, which is a horror movie again I did miss, and as well as Dream Scenario, again another movie that I definitely wanted to see and unfortunately missed. This was around the time when I wasn't uploading, so I wasn't really seeing much. They've got the new Ghostbusters though, for $4.99 with any purchase. Obviously the new one's coming soon, and they've also got Contagion. This is the 4K release. This week I've actually done a retro movie review of Contagion, so if you want to check that out, please do. They've also got this like box set of Alligator 1 and Alligator 2. Never heard of this, but this looks to be like a 101 Films release, I believe. Nice looking box set though. 2 for 30s though, a few more new ones on here. I believe Sisu is a new one, or Sisu, or whatever that is, as well as Megan. I don't think they were on 2 for 30 before, but I feel like they've been added. Again, these are like the nippers, these are like the Oscar stuff. Some box sets though, I never really look at box sets, but they've got this 100 years of Warner Brothers, which obviously we've got all that branding on the slip covers and stuff. 50 quid though for 5 films in this box set, not too bad, obviously all £25 each, but yeah. And they've also got then a second box set which has Willy Wonka and Gremlins and Goonies and Lost Boys, all there for $49.99 in this blue one. They've got a discounted one here from 60 down to 40 for Pirates of the Caribbean. Seems to be like a hard box set with some digipacks inside. $39.99, obviously down from that £60. So yeah, that is a pretty good deal. I've seen that on a few groups actually. These are some of the recommended stuff. Like I think some of the employees have recommended these films. Again, take your pick here with some of these. A lot of these I have never seen. Scream 3, I am such a Scream fan now. Like I'm doing that franchise last year. Shout out to Bram for getting me into that. But yeah, amazing looking slipcover there. We've also got The Exorcist Believer. This is the limited edition steelbook for $29.99. Terrible movie, but a really nice looking slip. Not gonna lie, very nice looking steelbook rather. They've also got Dune, which is obviously on that 2 for 30 as well. No slipcover anymore. This week I have done a revisiting of it. Of course, the new movie is out now. The new review is up as well. And also you can get your copy of the limited edition steelbook, which I believe is out of stock now maybe, but yeah. They've got the triple pack though of Spider-Man, all in one seamless small thin case, which is nice. And then double packs. Why do they do this? Like we know there's a Sonic 3 coming out, so why do they do the dual box sets? Same as Sicario. If they ever did a third movie now, this box set will be defunct. I don't actually get why they do these things, but it is what it is. This is where a bit of a price increase seems to have happened. I believe this used to be $9.99 with any purchase. Now it's $12.99 or $11.99, sorry. But yeah, for Afterlife, we've got some Dune on standard Blu-ray for $6.99, and then we've got the original from 1984, the David Lynch version, for $4.99 with any purchase on Blu-ray. And as I was looking at Dune, I also found Dumb Money. I actually missed this in the cinema, similar to all the others. But yeah, this looks like to have a standard Blu-ray only release. And Avatar, the collector's edition, I have unboxed this on the channel. I've also done that this week, but they have them in stock, which is nice to see. So maybe we'll get Way of Water actually in stock. I have actually got a nice version now. Amazon replaced it, but yeah.
A few moments later.
Well, there we go. Just got out of the screen now in the lift on the way down from 3 down to ground. So, yeah, there we are. Okay, then after the cinema now, we're going to jump into CEX. They basically are open a bit later today, so I just thought might as well go cinema first. Plenty of Blu-rays here, but let's take a look at some that we've got on the shelves. I, Tonya there. Also this one, Tomy. I'm trying to get some more horrors. I bought one last week, as you guys know. There's a lot here, this one, though, 6 or 7 copies. But yeah, they've also got Thanksgiving, which obviously we just saw in HMV, 12 quid here. They've got The Unholy, again, £5. So a few horrors here that I've never seen, never heard of, and never came across really at all. But that is there for 5 quid from producer Sam Raimi. Got Wonka, which obviously is that new release that we saw. Willy's Wonderland there for £10. Got some Zack Snyder's Justice League, the trilogy. That's a pretty good deal, to be honest. Really like that. Nice box set as well. Sisu, which we saw, which is on the 2 for 30, sorry, on 4K. Some Star Wars Clone Wars, some Shallows. We've also got The Sound of Freedom, which is, again, another film that came out in the cinema that I missed. I remember it being in my cinema for 1 week. But is now on a Blu-ray release. We've also got Sinister, again, another like horror film. Sin City, believe it or not, never seen any Sin City film, but I do know the new one was in the cinema when I used to work there. Santango, which is a Curzon movie, I believe. We've also got The Shallows, which again I have reviewed in the channel. Past Lives, I really thought I was going to buy this, but they had this scratch on the front, and I was like, I'm not buying it. This needs to be in immaculate condition, if not brand new. It's one of my films of the year last year. Loved it, but that's there for 12 quid. We've got some Pacific for £12 as well in a nice box. I'm looking for this, but not this version, because I've got the thinner version of Band of Brothers, so I'm on the same one. We've got Sausage Party, which did jump out at me in terms of this slipcover. It's where the hot dog actually like leaves the bun and then goes back into the bun. It's pretty cool, but yeah. We've also got some Shaun of the Dead. I've actually got one of these. I've got the kick-ass slipcover for this. It's like the comic book limited edition, I guess. But that's there for 5 quid. Never seen that before. We've got some Mad Max. Obviously, the Furiosa is coming out soon. This is the prequel, rather, is coming out. So this is the 3D version for £5 with a lenticular. We've got some Into the Abyss, some Indiana Jones, as well as some Ice Age. Again, this is a collection that should come on 4K. I think that would be class on 4K. Independence Day. This is the sequel. I've never seen Independence Day. I have the first one. Never seen the second one. Let me know. Should I check that out one day? G.I. Joe. I'm interested about G.I. Joe because I'm not sure if this is the 2013 one with The Rock and stuff. I'm assuming this is a remake. I don't know anything about the actual G.I. Joe universe. But yeah, I'm interested to know because I know the Transformers link. We've got a Bruce Willis movie here, A Good Day to Die Hard. I'm not sure if this is actually a sequel or whatever to Die Hard, or if this is, again, like a copy or whatever. You'd like to think it's not. We've got some The Great Wall. I actually really like that Great Wall film. We've got that on 4K. We've got a premium collection here. This is the second Gremlins movie. Never seen the first one, let alone the second one. But they've got the premium collection here for £12. They've also got some Ghostbusters Afterlife again for 8 quid, which is more than HMV. And they've also got the first Gremlins with a slipcover, which, to be honest, is quite minty. £6 there. They've got the new Hunger Games film, £12. Again, just on standard Blu-ray. No slipcover and also no pin. If you want that pin, go and get it. They've got 2 Doctor Who's there with David Tennant. And they've got this really interesting documentary from the moon to the earth or something like that, or from the earth to the moon. It said that it was like Tom Hanks inspired or whatever. 10 quid. I'm going to try and find that online and watch it in terms of like on a streaming service. So yeah. The 4K section though, they've got some Lost Boys, some Indiana Jones, some Labyrinth, as well as Dune, but they've got the 1984 version in 4K. This is the Arrow version, which I think came out in a standard version, but I think they also released like a box set thing as well. But that's there for 15. They've also got some Fast and Furious 6 with a slipcover for 6 quid. Wow, that is such a cheap price. They've also got some Godfather, which I bought last time out, £12. Some Smile there, that's £10. The slipcover's a little bit grubby though, but I actually have seen this. Didn't review it or anything. Did enjoy though. All Quiet on the Western Front. Still a film I have never seen, which I know I need to get on it. That's there for 15 quid. In the cabinet though, they've got some Chucky there, £105 for the Chucky collection. That's an Arrow release. We've got some Pennyworth there for £32. They've got some other stuff at the back, as you can see. Some Harry Potter, some Doctor Who at the front. They've got this Wonder Woman 1984 statue for 90 quid. It is nice, but it's expensive. Band of Brothers Steelbook. They've got like this triple pack thing of Monsterverse. As you can see, some other bits and bobs, some Star Wars 3D in the cabinet. Also got some steelbooks on the back then, some Hulk, some Sweeney, some Sixth Sense. I've got 2 Space Jam legacies here, Conjuring 2, The Incredibles 2, Pirates of the Caribbean, Scream 3 at the top. Oh, and just like that, I am home. Home. This is always the best part of coming home because obviously I get to see Obi. Hope my washing started, which is great. This is like a Life with James video. But yeah, let's get the pap. I can hear him. Oh. Oh. You good boy. You a good boy. You look so excited. You're so excited. Look at you. You're so excited. Let's give him a biscuit. Is it? You want a biscuit? You want a biscuit? Sit. Good boy. Have your biscuit, look. There it is. Good boy. So, yeah, I put my washing on before I went, basically. That's why that's on. But yeah, let's cut to myself in the studio. I'll probably film it tomorrow now. It's a bit dark out, and I'll probably just wake up in the morning and film the footage then. So, yeah, let's cut to that. Okay then guys, we are now back. It is the morning after. As you saw last night, I got back pretty late from going to Cardiff and I decided to just chill out. I actually watched a movie and just put my feet up and just relaxed. So of course we do need to go through the pickups from yesterday in Cardiff. Now I actually believe I've got 6 pickups. Yeah, 6 pickups, which is crazy, but it is what it is. Nothing from, I will say actually, nothing from CEX, because to be honest, I don't really know. Every time I go to Cardiff CEX, it's just always mediocre. It's never really great anymore. I think it's ever since they've added that new store, the Roth store, it's never been that good. Now, what CEX stores rely on, obviously, is people going in and trading stuff in. And I feel like the shopping centres, like the St David's 2 in Cardiff, is not a good example of that, because if you're going into Cardiff shopping, you're not really going to take a bag of Blu-rays or a bag of like some steelbooks or some games or a console. You're just not. Most people like to do that, like just nip to the local one, like a Pontypridd or a Merthyr, you know, or a Cwmbran, because it's more convenient, I guess, in terms of, I guess it's by where people live, if that makes sense. You know, most people don't live in the city of Cardiff, they live on the outskirts, so going to the Roth store, for instance, would make sense to a lot more people who live in Cardiff, which I think that's why, because I think Cardiff over the last couple of, well, I'd say the last year really, it just hasn't been that great. And I haven't had many notable pickups from there. Obviously you get the odd 1 or 2 and stuff like that, but you know, it's not been as good as some other places that we've been. But obviously a CEX store is only as good as the stuff that's inside it, so it's one of them. But I did pick up 6 pickups, all from HMV, and the first one was a pickup with any purchase, so it was one of those ones that they do. It's a standard Blu-ray, and it's one of those films that is all the rage right now. I mean, not this film, but the title of it, I guess, is. This is Dune. So this is the David Lynch movie from 1984, I believe it is. And yeah, I obviously now have seen Dune Part 1 and Dune Part 2, and I'm all in on it, and I really want to do a retro movie review watching this version. Now, I was going to buy it on iTunes or something, but I saw it there for $5 and I thought, you know what, we'll give it a go. It reminds me a little bit of the old school Batman that I've got, in terms of, I mean, not as old, but like, yeah, this Batman movie. I think this is 1970 or something, 68. I actually reviewed that on the channel. But yeah, you know, I want to see the entire story of Dune, how it's progressed to where it is now. Where was it before? There is a TV show as well, and there's another thing called Children of Dune, which I'm not going to get into that level of Dune detail. But I always skip this because I kind of wanted Dune Part 1, Dune Part 2 to be my experience of the Dune book, I guess. And now that's completed, the next part will be Dune Messiah, which is the follow-up book. This is just the Dune book, so I didn't want to watch this before Part 2 and kind of be spoiled. I wanted to ensure that I'd watch Dune Part 1, Dune Part 2 as my, you know, that's my Dune, if you know what I mean, because of, I guess, my age and where we are. But I will give this a watch. I will definitely get into 1984 Dune. As I say, a $5 with any pickup. I will open it. Let's take a look what disc we get and stuff. It's always nice, like £5. Like that's the price you'll get them at CEX, if not a bit more expensive, you know. So it's always worth checking this out. So we have got the cover, as you can see, the original Oscar-nominated cult classic. You've got some information there. I will say the artwork is it's quite blurry, to be honest, but it looks pretty good nonetheless. But you know, obviously it is what it is. The back is more so. So you've got David Lynch there, a bit of information, and then you can see then some of these characters. This Sting, and then yeah, see, he's really blurry there. But yeah, they're very blurry on the back. And then at the bottom then we get just some special features and stuff like that. So there's the special features and also the specifications. So while we're here, let's take a look at the special features. We get Impressions of Dune documentary and also Destination Dune documentary. So 2 making ofs, I guess. Blu-ray exclusives, interview with Golda Offenheim, and theatrical trailer. So I'm assuming Golda Offenheim is playing somebody in the film. Again, no idea, not actually seen this, and yeah, interested. So if we open up then inside, let's take a look. We get artwork on the disc. We do. Nice looking disc there. So this is a standard Blu-ray, of course. They do actually do this on a 4K, which is from Arrow, I believe, that we saw that in CEX. But I thought 15 quid was a bit too much. You know, obviously if I watch and I really enjoy it, then maybe. But I think for me, there's no nostalgia there. I've nothing to compare it to, kind of thing. So I just thought I'll stick with the 5 quid Dune regular. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Normally I say stay tuned and it's like I get to in a couple of months, if not years. But this, I'm actually going to do this by the end of the month. I want to do this month because obviously Dune's really relevant and stuff like that. So stay tuned. So there's the first pickup of the day. And the next one, we have 5 movie. This is actually a 5 movie collection. Now, I spoke a lot, obviously, about like all the different collections and when the right time to buy a collection is and stuff like that, because, you know, well, they obviously add to them. You know, there's no point getting like the Sonic one, like I said, because there's a Sonic 3 coming out. So why would anyone buy the 1 and 2? It doesn't make sense to me why people buy those like ones, especially like the Fast and Furious. They did like Fast, like 1 to 6, 1 to 7, 1 to 8, 1 to 9, now 1 to 10, but we got one more movie coming out. It just never makes sense. Anyhow, this one I'm kind of confident that they're never going to make another one of, and then the price going down, you know, helps. And this is the Pirates of the Caribbean. You can see the camera there in the reflection. The Pirates of the Caribbean, the 5 movie collection, obviously on 4K, and I paid $39.99. There's all the movies there in the side. All look like digipack. This is a revisiting in the making. Obviously I watched Lord of the Rings recently and I really enjoyed doing Lord of the Rings. It's a franchise that I haven't seen for a long time, and I saw this and I was like, I've seen this a while because this has been in there for a while, but I was like, this is the next one to watch. Now, I know the 4K transfer isn't very good, I know, but I wanted the Dolby Atmos soundtrack as well, obviously for the room, and yeah, I know the 4K transfer is not comparable to the Blu-ray. Sometimes it may look worse than the Blu-ray or the Disney Plus version. Anyways, it is what it is. I just wanted this version because, as I say, I just wanted the Atmos track, and I actually like the box set. I like that it's 5 films, quite condensed, obviously, and yeah. So I'm not going to open this because I'm actually going to do a full unboxing of this on a separate video. I don't get the chance to do many unboxings because I don't like to buy, you know, many new titles. I like to wait until discounts and deals come on. So I am going to unbox this on a separate video, so stay tuned for that if you are interested. And yeah, but there it is. There is my pickups for today. Dune for $4.99, and then we got the 5 movies of Pirates of the Caribbean for $39. So that's less than 10 quid a film, which I think is great. Probably like 8 quid a film. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into these, especially like the first couple, like Curse of the Black Pearl and that. Like, I didn't realize it was nominated for Oscars the same year that Lord of the Rings was. So yeah, it's going to be good to revisit this franchise and do that, and of course watch the first Dune movie from 1984. But there it is. There's the 2 pickups there. Not too shabby to go to Cardiff. I hope you enjoyed the different style of video. Obviously we will get back into the car and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to be able to go up to most places without the car, so the car is going to still be around, but I just wanted to do a different take on the video and show you guys, you know, what we can do, I guess. It was also nice going to the cinema as well. That was pretty cool. Stay tuned for that review coming soon for Imaginary. Yeah, and yeah, there we go, guys. There is today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Of course, please do subscribe if you like what you see, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.